And hello again. We're getting MSU Suspect versus Dyson. One of the biggest things that happen every single Spartan Weekly, every single Legends, every single Invitational that's necessary, we can see one of the best every single time. Right now, number 2 and number 3 in the PR, fighting for loser 7th. Great tournament. After Dice lost to Rob, and Suspects early, well, not early actually, like lost to Blue Boo, winners quarters, both of them. They are now fighting each other for a space in the top 6. It's all.
Oh, there we
you
go. Thank you so much.
Ooh, did you see that? That was an up smash that went exactly through that up tilt.
Yeah, Kazuya is just one of those weird characters where you think like, yeah, we think where he's behind a little bit, but you can never know what Kazuya's going to do next.
That's 40%. That's 33%.
Instant 33.9 from that
Great.
attack.
And back here? No back here. Fair going on. And right now, good way on covering up. I love that decision. Dice had like a big problem or not going for that kind of edge guards. Yeah. And right now going for it.
Absolutely.
And getting that first stock of MSU Suspect.
And so far, Dice is also cooking up with another combo there, 0 to 30%. Will it be further invalidated by Suspect? Okay, Suspect almost gets the kill there.
114, yeah, that was crazy. Still, like, there's like words of like one of the best players in the world that like that was Chag. One time said that like in this moment, when you play against Kazuya, if you play like really scared about the 0 to death, you're like going to die. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Spinning Demon going for that and killing Dyson the second stock. That's crazy, especially because like the spinning demon is not a really like known attack, but like there's one thing that it has, and that's like it jumps over down tilt.
Jumps over the Falco down tilt. Oh my! Yep. That is such a good way to apply that.
Ooh.
It even covered him. It even covered Falco in the air as well. Though.
Great down tilt. Still 39% into 53%.
Look how Suspect is going for some pretty heavy hitting moves.
And that's it, that up smash. There's like one thing, you're never winning against Kazuya. Even though you get the combo, even though you do something, even though you think you have a chance, as a mother that tells her little kid that Santa doesn't exist, you're never winning over Kazuya.
I feel like Kazuya is one of those characters that gives you such false hopes. Like, hey, I think this character can do. This character is manageable. There is some winning to this character. Then Kazuya always finds some sort of way to invalidate that statement.
Yeah.
Even if you're like, hey, I think I just figured out the method of missing all the electrics. Guess what? You can still shield to do anything else after the electrics.
Exactly.
It's a crazy character. But we don't want to discredit Suspect, though. Suspect is piloting this character incredibly well.
Not only that, but we cannot discredit and we cannot stop talking about the proficiency of someone like Dyson. Right? Falco is one of the characters that's like really weird. Like not only in this matchup and MSU Suspect taking the first stock, but Falco is the kind of character that also puts you in the same kind of combos, in the same kind of scenarios. He puts you in this big cinematic. But right now, this is the show of Suspect. What is happening? Is that it? With 68, this is the first hit that Dyson has got. And reading entirely that firms into that up smash. 3 stocks, Suspect is locked in. And Dyson has to retaliate in some way or another. Great jab.
I think Dice is getting a little shaken up though, especially from that last game. There was one of those stocks that was exchanged and made Dice scratch his head a little bit. So now we just need just a little bit of a reset on Dice's end in order for him to make a comeback here.
That could be it. Yeah. That's not it, but like good way on like putting those things. Dyson has to recover his composure. If he doesn't do it, someone like Suspect, someone like Kazuya eats you up.
Yeah, especially so I think now, so I like that Dice is still, I like how Dice is still going for those options where.
Great, that's a 3 stock. Yeah. Dyson doesn't look in the best position right now. I can still know that he can do it. He's like, Falco is a great character. He can still
Oh
do
yeah, Falco has definitely seen some rise in recognition, especially with Tilde being involved, and then
it.
I think what was he in the official tier list, like a B tier?
Like a B tier? Probably, yeah. Still, we cannot. We have to talk about this. Kazuya versus Dyson versus Falco. It's not an amazing matchup. It's
No.
still something that has to get into like every player's minds. That every character can beat every character. If we have seen like a lot of players from like even like Little Max beating Steve's
Yes.
for some reason. If we've seen Major doing well like sometimes in some majors, sometimes in somewhere, everyone can do it. And right now we have to see this matchup go on. Falco versus Kazuya, game 3 with a big lead by Suspect, but right now we are trying to see a big spark.
I'm loving
Off
that
recovery.
Suspect is utilizing that command grab as a nice mix-up option in case Dice decides to shield. Suspect has been landing quite a bit of those this set today.
Yep, 86% on Kazuya though.
Yeah, so far.
Ooh,
So,
that killed!
that,
113.
I think he tried to DI. I think it was like one of those hungry box situations where he DI'd up for it, try to miss the extension, but then Suspect was able to do an IDJ just reach that.
Great
Just
way of
reach that
covering.
there.
Great back here.
Oh my goodness.
Protect!
No,
That's
yeah.
it. Still.
Wait,
He
wait.
doesn't have a jump.
That was such a good backer where like the backer placement for that was even though Suspect made the tech, there was no way Suspect was making that back. So
Great way on that drag down into
Oh.
that crazy way. 78% on Kazuya.
wait. Are we watching the same game here? I thought we were watching Melee for a moment there with all those
Yeah,
combos that
with
Falco
all
was
those-
doing. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm screaming mango from my lungs, but we're starting right now. Up tilt back here. Is that going to be it? That's it. The first
it-
time in the set that Dice has gotten like this kind of lead, and he has to keep it against someone so fierce as Suspect.
Do you hear that? Mango. I think we're watching Melee now, considering how this set is going. But we cannot flap our lips a little too much here because you know what Kazuya does. We've seen it already. So
Still,
wait.
great way. The spinning demon not hitting this time. Back air, 59%. Trying to go for that stall, for that way of like making him basically die with that kind of moves. That fair, not killing.
Yeah.
A B.
Oh, I'm surprised. Was that armored?
That was a B. Yep, that
No
has a little bit
way.
of armor.
That's I think he fell out of it a little bit, out of the Falco up B before using that move. It's definitely a good utilization of the move. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, using it as a recovery tool and as a kill option.
One thing that I want to like point out is like how vertical this game has been.
Yes.
Like just like Falco has to jump, like Kazuya has to maintain himself like in a certain position. Great read. Up throw, gonna hit. Is he gonna go for the up tilt again? Ooh, that is fair. Sadly, he said up throw, up air, 140. No rage drive.
Yeah, Kazuya's a
not-
pretty hefty character, so it's gonna still take him a decent amount.
And that's it.
Gonna do it.
Side beam to back air. Dyson takes game 3.
Yeah, just that moment of breath
Just
definitely helped there for Dice. So we still have a few more games of Smash left to play.
Yep, we still have a lot of Smash going on. It's really, really difficult. It's really hard to see this kind of players like getting in this place in losers top 8. Still, MSU always being like one of the most strongest like groups that like Michigan has in this time.
I have noticed that. I've been hearing left and right, to and fro, that this is one of Michigan State's like strongest teams in a while. Like
It is.
if you go back to reports from like back to Smash too, like MSU has been dominating all these tournaments in Michigan.
Yep, and like not only that, we're having a lot of players that are amazingly, especially now talking about that, like we have right here playing Dice, one of the biggest faces, and
Goodness, once again.
the captain of the A team, Adam Suspect, that gets the first stock of this 4th game.
Goodness. No, I love the utilization of the up B finishers from Suspect. It has been serving him so well throughout these sets. Oh, gosh, the weight on that down there.
I'm so sorry for that kind of sounds. It's just me, like, when I see, like, that kind of nonsense. Like, still, great way. Up here, gonna kill. Great day mix-up.
Those noises are for the people, so I think we're gonna be A-okay.
I hope so. And right now, 80%. I don't know, but like this kind of play is always like really fun for me. Like 80%. Oh, and that missed opportunity by Suspect, great DI. You want to know what? Like, there's this thing that like if you SDI Falco's fair down, like you technically wouldn't necessarily going to get hit by the drag down, but still, in this moment, Suspect using it like at its fullest, and Dyson tried to get a hit on the big Kazuya.
I think there's a lot of intention in Suspect's end when using the heavy armor.
Ooh,
and even the tough guy mechanic that Kazuya has, just to find the smallest opportunities, smallest openings on the dice, and then going a mile with each and every single neutral interaction that involves the armor.
Yeah, one of the best dash grabs in the game too. So like it's really difficult to like actually just like approach him with shield. It's really difficult to do that. Grab, and that's it.
There it is.
100.
I only saw Falco for one frame there. He just instantly vanished.
It is like that. That move is crazy, and 160 is going to kill way worse. Is that up tilt? And backer not going to connect.
Kazuya's still pretty heavy, though. And I think the IDJ timing was just a
Up
little
tilt,
bit off.
backer.
There it is.
That's not going to be it at 140.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Dyson.
a little bit of hesitation on Dyson's end now, because this could be his potentially last stock for the tournament. But this, yeah, loses 8. I just recognized that.
Yeah. And talking more about like the MSU scene. Great back here. Not killing again. 150. Kazuya is so fat. Down till is gonna do it. 69% on Falco. Shoutouts. But like
I don't know what.
And that backer's gonna do it. No, it's not gonna do it. Let's go, Dyson. Dyson can do it.
Okay. Good for. Good.
Great way, and that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, he holds on barely.
That's it.
No. That up B.
Nah,
yeah, that B's gonna kill.
Gonna be it.
That up B goes so far. It's like you pay $6 for that up B, man. Like,
Yep.
like it goes